This is News 8 Football Frenzy.
Happy Friday, everybody. We have moved into the final third of the regular season. I'm Jack Doles. Thanks for choosing the Football Frenzy.
And I'm Marley Weirda. Big playoff points are on the line, and we've got a couple of key conference matchups we're putting in the spotlight tonight.
And I'm Alec Giannakopoulos. Our crews were on the sidelines of 22 games, and we'll start as we always do with our spotlight games of the week.
Yeah, let's start in the Rivers Division of the West Michigan Conference. Ravenna and North Muskegon, both teams 5-1 overall, unbeaten in conference play when they met North Muskegon tonight. And here it's North Muskegon who strikes first. Thanks to some big defense, the fumble scooped up by Brandon Ripstra, and he returns it for the touchdown. It's a 7-0 North Muskegon lead. Just 42 seconds left in the first half, and the Norseman celebrates some more. I love that dance. It's James Young hits T.J. Bynard, 34-yard touchdown strike, and they had a 14-0 lead at the half. Third quarter, how about some more? Young to Bynard again, a screen pass, makes the turn, and he's rumbling upfield and gone for the touchdown. And it was 21-0. Ravenna finally gets on the board here in the fourth quarter. And it's Hunter Hogan to Drew Mabrito. That's an 80-yard touchdown, but North Muskegon wins it. Final score 28-7.
Our second spotlight game takes us to Howard City for the showdown in the Central States Activities Conference. Tri-County hosting Big Rapids. The Vikings 6-0. Big Rapids came in with one conference loss, knowing the only way they can catch them is to beat them. All Vikings at the start. David Sheehan, the screen pass to Stuart Gold. He takes it 9 yards in for the touchdown to make it 6-0 Tri-County. They follow that with another touchdown. This time, Sheehan calls his own number on the keeper. He barrels across to make it 12-0 Tri-County. But Big Rapids counters, they have an answer. It'll be Will Strickler, another quarterback keeper we're seeing here tonight. It's a house call. Cardinals cut the lead to 12-6, but it'll be Big Rapids again. Strickler to Riley Venix for a 16-yard touchdown pass. This one will make it 13-12 Big Rapids, and they'll go on to win it 27-26.
Our final spotlight game is from the OK Green, Reese Puffer at Zeeland West. The Sailors look to bounce back from a tough loss to Mona Shores last week. Meanwhile, the Rockets are looking for a statement win. They started in the Zeeland Stadium with a 5-1 record, which is impressive considering that Reese Puffer hasn't won 6 games in the season since 2013. Opening kickoff, though, and the Ducks make a statement. Parker Holman fields at the 11, takes it all the way to the house. An 89-yard kickoff return. Ducks jump out to a quick 6-0 lead as he gets his cardio in. We're going late to the first quarter, I should say. Second and goal, Trevor Walker, 6 yards to the house. 2-point conversion makes it 14-0 Zeeland West. But here come the Rockets. Johnson lugs it 4 yards in for the score, cuts the lead a little bit, but Zeeland West puts this one away. Brady Moss up the middle for the 1-yard score. Zeeland West rolls over Reese Puffer. Final score, 30-12.
We'll keep it in the OK Green for one more. Zeeland East at Mona Shores. You gotta love the sky tonight. Here it's Kawan Farnham, gonna go 48 yards for their touchdown, and the Sailors with a quick 7-0 lead. Next drive, it's Farnham again. Just refuses to go down. Watch this stiff arm coming up here. Oh, just can you tackle? No. Look at him down at the 5-yard line, and they'd score in the drive. Demir Farnham gonna blow through the defensive line, and Mona Shores wins it. Your final score, 42-7.
First of 3 stops in the OK Red was played the brand new beautiful stadium at West Ottawa. The Panthers hosting East Kentwood. East Kentwood would lead 7-6, but the Panthers not going down without a fight. That was Tyler Behrens there with the interception to get things going the other way, but the Falcons end up taking over, and it's Benjamin Cash who runs it in for the score. This one would end 14-6, East Kentwood, a winner.
Next stop, Grand Haven, where the Bucks figure to have their hands full against Caledonia. Early on, long run for DJ Walker. He'll get wrapped up. That will set up the first touchdown for the Scots. So we check in a name you've heard a lot this fall. Mason McKenzie to Walker once again, 16-yard score, and the Scots find themselves up 14-6. These guys are loving it, and they loved even more from McKenzie. 25-yard score, that makes it 21-12. Caledonia continues their dominant season, 47-12 over Grand Haven.
All right, so Rockford, we need a win to keep pace. They were at Hudsonville. These two always play really tough games, and it was Hudsonville up 17-14 at the half. And then Rockford comes back. Mac Vandenhout to Jack Lockwood, 52-yard touchdown, and Rockford took a 21-17 lead. Still third quarter, it's Vandenhout again. This time he's going to find Alex McLean. Watch the great run here after the catch. Oh, fights off the tackler. He's in for the score. 24-yard touchdown. It was 28-17. Then Hudsonville on fourth down goes for it. Trey Carr to Eli Vanderveen. Touchdown. Eagles, they cut that lead to 28-23, but Vandenhout puts it away. An 80-yard touchdown run, and Rockford stays undefeated. 42-31. It'll be Rockford and Caledonia in week 9.
Game 8 takes us back to the Central States Activities Association, a crossover between 6-0 Kent City and once-beaten Reed City. Late in the first half, Noah Morgan would get the ball across the goal line and make it 3-0, and that lead would grow. Morgan explodes there for a 16-yard gain. They'd score on that drive, too. It was all Reed City as they blow past them 52-0.
Last big conference game for Whitehall, and come on, guys, it's way too cold for the homecoming court. They're hosting 5-1 Ludington, and Whitehall was dominant. Check out Kyle Stratton, pays the price of admission with his shoulder. He gets in as they are rolling early on, and the homecoming crowd certainly loving it. Next play, though, Orioles want to find the scoreboard, but this throw is errant, and Nate Boley capitalizes. He picks it off, goes off to the races, just dicing his way inside enemy territory. He gets wrapped up, but in no time, that pick leads to points. Jack McDowell hits a few hands here. Another stiff arm as he gets into the house. Home cooking on homecoming night. Whitehall has no issue at home, 56-6.
On another chapter of the oldest rivalry west of the Allegheny Mountains. Kalamazoo Central, Battle Creek Central first started playing in 1893. Third quarter, BC Central up 17-14. Devoyne Newton keeps it himself, 25 yards up the sideline. Bearcats up 24-14. Fourth quarter now. Newton looking upfield, finds Jesse Coffey in the end zone, 35-yard touchdown. They were up 30-14. Now, late in this game, as we reported at the top of the show, there were gunshots outside the stadium. They cleared the field, and the game was called after that. Battle Creek Central ends up winning, final score 30-20.
Now we're going to close out the first half with a pair of games from the Interstate 8. This is Parma Western at Hastings. Another homecoming night. They didn't get the memo with the weather, clearly, but it was all Saxons, 22-0 to make it 18-0 on that Isaiah Wilson run. But Parma West would get on the board after that with this Ty Keller pass to Ben Parrott. But Hastings would strike back right before the half with a 50-yard bomb from Owen Carroll to Jed Barnum. The Saxons steamroll Parma West Panthers 48-7.
Final game of the half is in Marshall. Redhawks trying to bounce back from the thrashing at Hastings. We're back home against Lumen Christi. We'll get things going as Devin Franklin gets the Titans on board with a 13-yard scamper, untouched as he finds Paydirt as they enjoy a 7-0 lead. Next possession for Marshall. Redhawks looking to counter. But check out Kadale Williams, picks off Austin Miller's pass. Williams stays on his feet and takes that thing 29 yards back for the pick six. Titans up 13-0, and we stay in the first. Check out Connor Dancer. He hits Gabe King for the 13-yard touchdown. A great showing for Lumen Christi. They win 42-0.
All right, it's halftime on the Frenzy. Going to take a break, come back with more highlights. Stick around. Welcome back to the Football Frenzy. We start the second half on the sidelines at East Kentwood High School. Game 13 features South Christian Wayland. A lot closer than a lot of people thought it would be here. Cam Post, the big sack, stuffs the Wayland drive. South finally strikes first in this game. It's Jake DeHaan. The fade to the corner to Carson Viss. He hauls it in. Sailors led 7-0. Late second quarter, Wayland gets on the board. Maverick Daly, look at the great second effort, keeps the legs churning. He gets in for the score. This game was tied at 7 at the half. South Christian survives the scare, 21-14.
Also from the Gold, Ottawa Hills had the unfortunate task of taking on Catholic Central after the Cougars' 42-game win streak was snapped in an old school City League matchup. First possession for Catholic Central, Kellen Russell Dixon gets the call. He bowls his way into the end zone to make it 7-0 Cougars. Nothing new for him there, but Catholic defense shows up. Ottawa completes the pass, but Ryan Eastland, the hit and strip. Austin Baxter recovers. That leads to another Cougar touchdown. First play of the second quarter, hands it off to Sean Sullivan. He dances in for 6. Catholic Central blinks Ottawa Hills 21-0.
Cedar Springs at Forest Hills Eastern is game 15. Big playoff points on the line here. We'll pick the action up in the second quarter. Now, Cedar Springs is up 24-21. Ryan Mitchell has plenty of space up the middle. He's gone. 53-yard touchdown, 31-21 Redhawks at the half. We go to the third quarter, and Cedar marches right downfield on their opening drive. Mitchell again goes to the house. 20-yard touchdown run, 38-21. Cedar. Forest Hills Eastern needs some quick points. They reach deep into the bag of tricks. A handoff, then a reverse, then a fling to quarterback Brendan Thompson, who fires it to a wide-open Drew Patton. Touchdown Hawks. Cuts the lead down a bit. That final would be in favor of Cedar Springs, 53-35.
Top-ranked West Catholic cannot afford to look ahead to Week 9 when they take on Unity Christian. Tonight's opponent, Fruitport, much improved and playing really well. They were trailing. Tim Kloska touchdown, 13-12 West Catholic on top. But later, Cody Nash, he's going to get the ball, and he knows what to do with it. Gets outside, sprints up the sideline. That's a 66-yard touchdown. Boy, he really had another year. 20-13 Fruitport with the lead. Then Pascal Jolman runs it in from 5 yards out. Fruitport up 28-13. They hold on and upset West Catholic, 28-20.
Speaking of Unity Christian, the Crusaders paid a visit to Holland Christian. They were looking to stay perfect in the blue and pick up their 5th straight win, but the Maroons are in the red zone, and that's going to be Eli Boyce into the end zone there, but Unity Christian starts to run away with it, literally and figuratively. Mitch Tibby airs it out to Isaac Seamstra. He goes the distance to make it 14-7. The Crusaders take over once again. Tibby doing things on both sides of the ball. Intercepts that one to get things going the other way. Then it'll be Nolan Viss in for the touchdown to make it 22-7 Crusaders as they win this one 49-20.
To the OK White, Forest Hill Central inching closer to making it back to conference championships, taking on Greenville. No scoring in the first. Second quarter, though, that had some points. Mason McDonald rolls out. Ty Hudkins drags the foot in. Good for the first score, and McDonald wore a lot of hats. None of them hard, but he was certainly busy today, from throwing touchdowns to catching touchdowns. Osterhaus gets it to McDonald, shakes a tackle, rides the line. He had a busy night, 14-0 Rangers. Back to throwing touchdowns. You can't get a break. McDonald to Hudkins. It's McDonald 21, Greenville nothing. It's a team game, though, and they would still win there. Rangers dominate 36-0.
Oh, the other game we have for you from the White is Northview at Byron Center. Bulldogs survived a scare last week. I love those hats. Tonight they took on Northview. And here it's Hunter Schichtel, tucks it on his hip, gets outside, 9-yard touchdown, and it was Byron Center up 35-6. Northview didn't give up. Watch this run by Danye Robertson Jr. Nothing there, cuts across, finds the sideline, and he's in for the score. 27-yard touchdown, cut the lead to 35-13. But Byron Center with the win, final score 42-20.
Game 20 takes us back to the SWAC for the rivalry game in Portage Central at Northern. Head to the final minutes of the fourth quarter. Mustangs looking to extend their lead on 4th and inches. They're going to go for it. Thomas Lane, but look out. Xavier Tyus stops them and forces the turnover on downs, and he's not done. Huskies on the ensuing drive. Tyus on the other side of the ball. X marks the spot for 6, giving Northern the lead, and it all comes down to the final seconds. Paxton Porter will drop back for Central to target Deshaun Johnson, but it's behind him, and it's set in the hands of Braylon Amos to seal the deal for the Huskies. Northern is Portage's premier team for 2022. Final is 25-22.
Key game in the SWAC Valley. Lawton and Schoolcraft winner takes sole possession of the conference lead. It's Speaking of leads, Lawton had an early lead in the second quarter. Aiden O'Brien with a lateral to Cal Mater. He'll tumble his way in for another Blue Devils score. Schoolcraft, though, were looking to respond as they're down early. They do so in a pretty big way. It's Tag God who drops back and fires off a rainbow for Colby Lloyd. He has it. He's in the end zone. They get on the board, but this one was all Lawton. Blue Devils take a decisive lead in the Swack Valley with a 49-14 win.
We wrap things up in Belding. Our 22nd and final game, Black Knights. Tough non-conference game against Cadillac. 3rd and 12, Cadillac needs a big play. Charlie Howell swings it out to Jackson Hilt. He's on the move, shakes the tackle, first down, and then it's Chris Reinhold. Dives in for 6. Cadillac beats Belding. Final score 24-6. Back with Pistons highlights right after this.